field. I know nothing about the digestion system. I think I'll do better on the excretory test.
Really? I don't think I'll do good on that one. Hey, do you think we could exchange information?
Yeah.
So the digestive system has a couple key structures. The mouth, first of all, is where it chews food, obviously. That's a process called mechanical digestion. That's just where large pieces of food are turned into smaller pieces. Okay, your teeth just chew and cut it and tear the food so it gets smaller. Saliva, which contains amylase, breaks down chemical bonds and starches and releases sugars. This is called chemical digestion. Bulbous is a chewed clump of food that travels down the food tube known as the esophagus. The persillus is a process of contraction that squeezes food towards the stomach. After this, the cardiac sphincter closes the esophagus, preventing the contents of the stomach from coming back up. Okay, so after the food exits the esophagus, it goes into the stomach where mechanical and chemical digestion are continued. Pepsin and hydrochloric acid combined begins the complex process of protein digestion in the stomach. By contracting stomach muscles, chyme, a mixture of fluids and food, is created. The pyloric valve opens, allowing the chyme to flow into the small intestine. The small intestine is especially adapted for the absorption of nutrients and is covered with finger-like projections called villi. From the small intestine, food goes into the large intestine. The primary function of the large intestine is to remove water from undigested materials that is left. Concentrated waste material that remains after the water has been removed is passed through the rectum and eliminated from the body. It's basically a couple disorders associated with the digestive system is heartburn, which is just the backflow of stomach acid. Most peptic ulcers are caused by bacterium Hydrobacter pylori. And diarrhea, which is too much water, and constipation, which is not enough water in the digestive system.
Well, that was really interesting. You said you needed help on the excretory system. Well, I can tell you what I know. The excretory system. Some waste products, if not eliminated, can cause death. Functions of the excretory system are: homeostasis requires the body to deal with internal processes that might upset the internal cellular environment. Urea is a toxic compound that is produced when amino acids are used for energy. The skin excretes excess water and salt, as well as a small amount of urea in the form of sweat, while the lungs excrete carbon dioxide, a gas produced when energy is captured from compounds. The liver takes excess amino acids in the bloodstream and converts them into other useful compounds, producing nitrogen waste in the process. The kidneys, located on either side of the spinal column near the lower back. The ureter leaves each kidney carrying urine to the urinary bladder, a sac-like organ where urine is stored before being excreted. The kidney removes urea, excess water, and other waste products, passing them through the ureter. Filtration. Filtration is the process of passing a liquid or a gas through a filter to remove waste. The materials that are filtered from the blood are collectively called filtrate, which contains water, urea, glucose, salts, amino acids, and some vitamins. Reabsorption. The process in which liquid is taken back into a vessel is called reabsorption. A number of materials, including amino acids, fats, and glucose, are removed from the filtrate by active transport and reabsorbed by the capillary. Almost 99% of the water that enters Broman's capsule is reabsorbed into the blood. The remaining material, urine, is emptied into a collecting duct. Urine is stored in the urinary bladder until it can be released from the body through a tube called the urethra. Control of kidney function. Regulatory hormones are released in response to the composition of blood, which ensure that the kidneys will maintain the proper composition of blood. Homeostasis by machine. If both kidneys are damaged by disease or injury, there are only two ways to keep an individual alive: a kidney transplant from a compatible donor or a kidney dialysis machine, which removes blood from the body and pumps it through special tubing that acts like nephrons. Kidney stones. Sometimes substances such as calcium, magnesium, or uric acid salts in the urine crystallize and form kidney stones.
Well, thanks. That was awesome. Well, I think it's time to go to class.